That's like
Hangover City. Put your blazer on.
Put your blazer on.
You get excited to go to Home Depot on the weekend.
You're like, girl, I'm hanging these curtains. Hey, Naturally Curly World, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Grace.
And in celebration of Naturally Curly's 20th anniversary, we're going to tell you the 20 things we learned in our 20s.
A lot of hard lessons, let me tell you.
Oh, God.
One thing we learned in our 20s is how to pay rent on time.
Your rent's like not a priority.
Until
it is.
the first. And then you're like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. You have to have guts, have grit, and keep pushing. Keep believing in yourself, keep going, persevere no matter what the circumstances. If you're going for your goal, don't give up. Just keep going.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Another thing I learned in my 20s is quality over quantity. I would way rather have, a few good friends than a bunch of friends who don't give any cares about me.
Bunch of raggedy, no good.
You start buying, one shirt a month from Madewell,
Yes, because it's made well. And even though you might be in your 20s, you won't forever be 21. The more you know. Sometimes happiness over a paycheck. But if you got a little cash in your account and you have to deal with people's bullcrap all day and you're not happy, it's time to quit.
Another thing you learn is to know your worth. Raise your hourly rates. Raise your day rate. Charge people. Put some respect on my check. You know
Give me
what
my
I'm saying?
check. Put some respect on my check. So another thing you learn is to stop taking people's crap.
I think one area where this really applies is if you're single in your 20s. Men, they trying to be sliding in your DMs and taking you out on dates. I mean, I like a nice Applebee's date, but
You're not gonna take me on an Applebee's food.
can we not? Save that for the 5th date. Can we
You're
go
not
somewhere local and cute?
This is not a hot take. For you youngsters out there, yes, y'all need to sleep. Get you some rest, girl.
Just sleep.
You
Take
look
a nap.
tired.
I think when you become a salaried employee, that's when your hangovers start going downhill. You know what I'm saying? It's like a direct correlation. But you put that money towards some better, more quality alcohols. Ma'am, sir, whoever is watching this, never order the house bourbon.
I'm learning, even now, but I definitely learned in my 20s, how to save my money and invest in a financial planner.
You cannot just be putting all these cute Instagram looks on your credit card and racking up debt. Your credit score is gonna drop, and when you wanna buy a home, your interest rate's gonna be 50%, man.
50%.
Do you want that?
Another thing I learned in my 20s was how to ask for a raise. I don't know, we're taught to be docile and timid and whatever you give me.
Money's
so
a tough
wonderful.
subject. Thank you so much.
At the crumbs, I'll
paying
have the
me.
crumbs. No. No. Open your mouth and say, give me my money. Give me my check. Put some respect on my check.
Make your PowerPoint, present it to your boss, ask for the raise. The worst thing they can do is say no, and then you're back where you started.
Yeah. And then when you put in your 2 weeks,
Something I'm learning in my 20s is how to handle conflict. You have to learn how to deal with people who sometimes are not on the same page as you.
And they're total idiots.
Yeah, just idiots.
Dumb.
Rude.
Ill-informed.
Yeah.
Another thing I learned in my 20s, which were not too long ago. You gotta hustle. Always learning, always picking up new skills and seeing what you're interested in or what you could be interested in and how you can, possibly build a career or make a living from that.
I really learned how to do my makeup.
Ooh.
And I learned in the last few years how to do that natural makeup, so it's that no makeup look.
You little hustler. You don't need nobody, been here by myself, me, myself, and I. You're wrong, okay? What I learned in my 20s is how to appreciate my family, because without them, I wouldn't be the person I am, honestly. Relationships are worth more than gold.
You learn that self-care isn't just, let me take a bath. It's really introspective.
Yes.
Making sure you're good within you so you can be the best you can be.
I can't afford to go to the spa every weekend.
Yeah.
So what I will do is buy me a Lush bath bomb, cut off a little piece of that, drop it in, and just a little fizzle, not a big fizzle, because it's expensive.
The best self-care I ever did was a few weeks ago. I deleted all of my social media apps for a whole weekend.
Yes.
I felt so replenished after that weekend. Y'all should try it.
Not saying that you shouldn't be woke or you shouldn't be, active in your community, but sometimes it just like
take some time.
You just need to laugh at like cat videos or like turn the internet off completely.
I totaled my car when I was like 22. So I learned how to buy a car. I learned how to negotiate my car price down. I learned how to get car insurance. I learned how to upkeep my car. I learned how to call AAA when my car died last week. Buy your car at the end of the month because that's when they're trying to hit their numbers.
Amen.
So you go the week before the end of the month. You go in on that Saturday. You go in, you say, I want this car. They're like, oh, well, it's this price. And you go, well, I want it $3,000 less than that. And they're like, oh, we can't do that. And you're like, okay, bye. You know what they'll do? They'll call you on Monday. Okay, we can do that. And then you have a car. I really learned like my signature drink because you're not in your late teens, early 20s drinking whatever is handed to you anymore.
Amaretto sours, cherry vodka sours. sour. Yeah, it's not like a vehicle to get you to Z. It's not like you just
like honestly, you don't want to get to Z because then you spend the next 2 days in pain. I need to have a productive Sunday. I have a Home Depot run scheduled, so I can't be doing all of that.
Taking a solo trip in your 20s is really cool too. You really get to figure out how you navigate the world, and you learn actually just how to travel like a grown-up. You book a flight, and whereas before, when you were younger, you'd show up in like, your night clothes because you're just getting on the plane. Who cares?
And your mom booked your flight.
And you look lost, and do you check a bag? You don't know. You just look dumb in the airport. In your 20s, you can't look dumb in the airport because anything could be a business opportunity. Look cute in the airport. You never know who you might meet there. Another thing that you learn in your 20s is the importance of eating right. Some of you may already have been there. You may have just been like one of those people who stayed healthy all through college.
Sounds fake.
Mid to late 20s, you need to eat salads. You need to eat kale. You need to eat better. You need to cook your own food. I'm not going to tell you only eat kale. I'm just saying figure out what's important to you as far as health and eat appropriately. Chop up some mushrooms and some onions. Girl, you'll
make
be
a
fine.
stir fry.
Yeah, make a stir fry. Migos said it best. You know what I mean? They're actually talking about vegetables. Don't say I never told you that. So those are the 20 things we learned in our 20s. Some of us are still in our 20s. Some of us are just freshly out of the 20s. Let us know in the comments below what you learned in your 20s, if you're still in them, what you're learning, and if you're outside of your 20s, what amazing things did you learn when you were 20?
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We make these every week, so come back next week for more. Bye.
Bye.